guys, welcome back sa akong channel. Today we will discuss another landmark case decided by the Supreme Court, and that is entitled Chua-Qua versus Clave. And we will now start with stating the facts of the case. So as usual, we will start with the parties in this case. So ang parties here are Evelyn, the teacher, Bobby, the student, and the school, which is Tai Tong High School. So what happened here is this. Si Evelyn was actually a class advisor of a grade 6 class at Tai Tong High School. And in that particular class, iyahang estudyante si Bobby. Ang Tai Tong High School is a school which actually extends remedial instructions to its students. So ang gibuhat karon ni Evelyn, one of the students nga nabilong aning gitawag og remedial instruction kay si Bobby man, so iyahang gitudluan si Bobby. And in the course of the remedial instructions, nagkainlabay si Bobby o si Evelyn. And then later on, they entered into a contract of marriage. Nagpakasal sila first civilly, and then later it was ratified via church wedding. They got married when Bobby was 16 years old and Evelyn was 30 years old. So you might wonder, pwede na day kaslon ang 16 years old. Ang kaning ilang kaminyoon actually transpired in the 1970s. And in the 1970s, what actually governed with respect sa law sa kaminyoon is the new civil code. And under the new civil code, as long as si babay, at least 14 years old, pwede na siyang magpakasal basta nalay consent sa iyahang parents. Si lalaki on one hand, at least kung 16 years old siya, pwede na po siya kaslon as long as naapoy consent sa iyahang parents. So this is what happened. Nagpakasal sila, and of course with the consent of the parents ni Bobby. So after the celebration of marriage, Tai Tong High School applied for a clearance to terminate Evelyn. Ni-apply sila with the Department of Labor, Bacolod. Ang ilahang ground is for abusive kuno and unethical conduct unbecoming of a dignified school teacher, and that her continued employment is inimical to the best interest and would downgrade the high moral values of the school. So, ning sukol si Evelyn in this case. But later on, na-terminate ragyod gihapon siya. And so, she went to the Supreme Court, and then she said nga na-terminate siya because of her relationship and then later on, marriage with her former student, Bobby. And so, it reached the Supreme Court, and ningon ng Supreme Court, ato kunong tan-awon kung ang mga acts ni Evelyn ug ang iyahang pakigrelasyon sa iyahang estudyante and then later on pagpakasal ni Bobby mo constitute ba og immorality and grave misconduct. So giunsa ka siya pagdesidera sa Supreme Court. So ningon ng Supreme Court, in this case, Tai Tong utterly failed to show that petitioner took advantage of her position to court her student. Ningon pa gid ng Supreme Court, if the two eventually fell in love, mo ni ang pinakaganahan kaya nako nga part ani desisyon na. Ningon siya, despite the disparity in their ages and academic levels, this only lends substance to the truism that the heart has reasons of its own which reason does not know. And then further it said na, but definitely yielding to the gentle and universal emotion is not to be so casually equated with immorality. The deviation of the circumstances of their marriage from the usual societal pattern cannot be considered as a defiance of a contemporary social mores. Unya, wa ni hunong ang Supreme Court dira, ningon pagid siya nga, it would seem quite obvious that the avowed policy of the school in rearing and educating children is being unnecessarily bannered to justify the dismissal of the petitioner. And we have to remember kuno nga in termination cases, the burden of proving just and valid cause for dismissing an employee rests on the employer, and his failure to do so would result in a finding that a dismissal is unjustified. And the Supreme Court, as a conclusion, said that the charge against Evelyn not having been substantiated, we declare her dismissal as unwarranted and illegal. And in this case, Tai Tong was actually ordered to pay Evelyn's back wages equivalent to 3 years and without deduction and qualification. And of course, a separation pay in the amount of 1 month for every year of service. So thank you guys for watching. That's Chua-Qua versus Clave. Akong takeaway ato is really the heart has its reason, which reason does not know. Unsa may inyong takeaway? Ibutang ko na diha sa comment section palihog, or please PM me and tell me in Darling Chairman Huagas kung unsa inyo nakatunan ato nga video. I hope you guys enjoy, and sa wala pa naka-subscribe sa ako ang channel, please subscribe to my channel, Darchi Huagas, and also hit that notification button so that you will be notified kung napatay laing mga kasong hisgutan ani nga channel. Thank you very much. Amping.